So there has been a lot of rumors this past week or so about Adam Driver possibly playing Mr. Fantastic, aka Reed Richards. Actually, it's Reed Richards, aka Mr. Fantastic. But I digress, guys. But yeah, there's been a lot of speculation, a lot of talk saying that Adam Driver is in final negotiations to be playing Reed Richards himself. This seems like it's the ongoing thing going. What's going on with Fantastic Four? Like, you guys announced Fantastic Four ages ago, yet we still don't have a cast, and it just seems like it's the song that never ends. Now, my thoughts on Adam Driver. Now, a lot of people might have a lot of stank from Adam Driver because of what they feel about Star Wars and the Kylo Ren character. But I like Adam Driver a lot. Like, I think he's a fantastic actor. He's Juilliard trained, so he's been trained by one of the best schools when it comes to performance and arts. So the guy knows what he's doing. And if you take out the Kylo Ren character, which I stand firmly that he was the best part of the sequel trilogy. Like, I think Adam Driver hands down was the best part of that trilogy. If you take all that out of consideration and just look at his other films and his filmography, the dude is fantastic, right? Even if the movie sucks, he's fantastic in the movie. And speaking of Fantastic in the movie, Fantastic Four, you see what I did there? Anyway, I digress again. So yeah, I think Adam Driver would be a fantastic candidate to play Reed Richards. Me personally, if I was in the casting chair, I would have loved for him to play Doctor Doom. Now, maybe that's something they did present with Adam Driver, and he's like, look, I already played this villain with a mask for 3 movies. I don't want to play another villain in a mask for another, 5-picture deal or whatnot. I think that's a missed opportunity with Doctor Doom. And that's the case with Adam Driver, because I think Doctor Doom could easily be used as the next big bad, which, come at me. I still think they should have went with Doctor Doom as this villain for this overarching story instead of going straight to Kang. I think they should have had Doom be the Loki of the first 3 phases of Marvel. You know how Loki was basically the main bad in Avengers 1, which was phase 1, and then he kind of was the overarching villain underneath Thanos for that phase. Like, I think that they could have done the same thing with Doctor Doom, making Doctor Doom the big bad in Fantastic Four, but then also the big bad in the next Avengers movie, and then build up to Galactus at the end of phase 6 or 7, and then you can done Kang. But it's a little too late to worry about that now. It's already gone and passed. But I really think it was a missed opportunity with Doom. I think Adam Driver would have knocked it out of the park with Doom. Whether or not he was asked about that role, the only thing I can think of is maybe he just doesn't want to play another villain for Disney wearing another mask. And that's the only thing I can think of. But if he's playing Reed Richards, like, I can't think of anyone who's just as qualified as him that can play the role. I definitely, we see John Krasinski there. We all kind of wanted him and Emily Blunt to play. But overall, I think Adam Driver would knock it out of the park. This dude, like I said, he is a classically trained, performing arts actor from a very highly decorated school. This guy can act. If you go watch any of his other movies that isn't Star Wars, this dude knocks it out of the park. And I would love to see what he brings to the role of Reed Richards, and the real thing is, like, who are they going to cast beside him? Because rumor is that Mila Kunis from That 70s Show, Jackie, is rumored to play Sue Storm. Like, I like Mila Kunis. I think she's very, very, very attractive. I always had a crush on her on That 70s Show. She is not the best actress in the world. My buddy Danny brings up she was really good in that Wizard of Oz movie, but that was also directed by Sam Raimi, where Sam Raimi can get someone like Kirsten Dunst and try to get the best performance of MJ out of her. When you have a really good director, you get better performances out of her. When you look at what the Wachowskis did with Jupiter is Ascending, not the best movie. They took an Oscar-winning actor like Eddie Redmayne and made him god-awful, and that's an Oscar-winning actor. Imagine what they can do with someone less qualified like Mila Kunis. Now, that's really what it comes down to. So if you have like this great director who can get great performances, then yeah, go ahead with Mila Kunis. But if you don't have a decorated director that people know you can get great performances out of, you're not going to get a good performance out of Mila Kunis. That's just, I'm sorry guys, that is just a fact. When you look at the movies that she's been in, the movies where she has been given better performances, is because you have a Sam Raimi there to direct her and show her the way. You know, you can say the same thing with Gal Gadot. Why did Wonder Woman, why is she so good in Wonder Woman? Because you had great directors like Patty Jenkins and Zack Snyder to kind of like mentor her into the roles that she was in. Where you look at some of the other stuff, she's kind of really wooden. So that's what it really comes down to. It comes down to the director. But as for Adam Driver as Reed Richards, I like that casting a lot. I think that's a really good casting. I'm still a little sad it's not going to be Doctor Doom. But at the end of the day, I would be happy just to have Adam Driver in the MCU. And if it's Reed Richards, then that means he's just going to be around a little bit longer. And I think that's going to be really, really great. It's going to be fantastic. But I want to know what you guys think. How do you feel about Adam Driver and, to a lesser extent, Mila Kunis? I think the Adam Driver thing is probably going to happen. Mila Kunis thing, not so much. That's a rumor that just kind of circulated a couple of days ago. But that's just my thoughts. I want to know what you guys think. Leave those comments in the comment box below. Let's have a nice, calm discussion here, people. Love, not hate. And until next time, I'm Robert Storms. I'm going to drink more of my coffee. Later.